Well, look what we have here. Look what the fucking cat dragged in. How we doing, guys? Welcome back. Welcome. We're here again. We're ready to play some Doki Doki. I think shit's really about to take off today. After what happened at the end of last stream, I think shit's really about to pop off. I've been thinking about this game all fucking weekend. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Just had this game on my mind all weekend, just like trying to think about what's happening, what the goal is. I'm just like, things just keep running through my head. Monica here, she's the only one that was breaking the fourth wall. I have a feeling something sus going on with her. Like I think she likes knives and she's like emo as fuck, which is hot, but like that's not the point. She was getting manipulated by Monica, from what I've gathered. And was it Netsuki? I don't know what her deal is yet. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I just have a feeling there's something with Monica that isn't quite on the level. But it's definitely one of those games that just makes you really think about it, hey? Like, just really think about it. But we got the outfit on again. I got my school. I feel so comfortable wearing this. I got the skirt on, got the shirt on, got it undone so you guys can see the chest hair because it's sexy as. And yeah, look, like the end of last stream was when shit popped off. So spoilers, if you haven't seen or played this game before, we are going to talk about what happened. So turn off your ears now. End of last stream. Well, it's got all of them. So that's got Monica's pen here. It's got Yuri's. Why do I have a hair on my monitor? What the fuck? We got Yuri's hair here, Natsuki's hair here. So it's like all three of them mixed together. But then it's got, I think it's also got, oh no, it's her legs. So it's all three of them mixed together here. To get, like, to cover up Sayori. After Sayori, at the end of that, I showed the girls when we got off stream. I showed the girls my reaction to the end of that stream, and they're like, "What the fuck are you playing?" I'm like, "These are the sort of games that I end up getting sucked into." So if you have any games like this that you recommend, shoot them my way. I'm gonna put a post up on TikTok and I look cute. I had to do my own hair today. I'm just fucking around. I'm going to put up a post on the socials about like getting recommendations. Like I like these sort of games that they've got twists in it, like Inscription. What else is there? I know that Pony Island has that. This, and then games like, what's it called? Dead Letter Department. Like those sort of games have really cool like horror elements that change halfway through. I just fucking love. So if you've got any suggestions like that, fucking just send them to me because I'll add them to my queue. Anything extra points if they're only like 5-6 hours long, so we can do them in like 2 streams. Anything that's much longer than that, just kind of like it kind of loses the appeal. This type of game sticks with you the most when it is only like sub 10 hours. Anything over there and it drags on a lot. But if it goes for like sub 10 hours, I reckon like 5-6 hours, which I think this game, all in all, not with my fucking around, is only that length. It builds a story enough, but then it has a big change to it and jumps around and it's like all over the shop. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I'm just looking at chat. So for some reason my chat doesn't reset every time I open it like my last one did. But that's fine. I'm just trying to see. So first words mean first words today on this, and first chat, first message. So first words means it's the first time in this thing. First chat, first message means first time chat up. All right, I'm getting the hang of it. As I said, like a couple of weeks ago, we got a new chatbot which I'm just trying to get my head around. I really need to sit down. I've got a reminder this week I've got to set up some sound alerts. I have sound alerts set on my stream PC, but if it's muted like it is now, it doesn't come through. Yo, Adski, how you doing, dude? But I've got to get it set up on this stream PC so it comes through that, and it can all happen on YouTube as well. But it's just a bit of fucking around that I'll get going. I've got in my thing as well. I'm going to pull out my PC. I pull out my desk. I'm going to pull all the wires out. I'm going to rewire my whole PC so it's like nice and tidy and not a fucking pigsty. I tied it up a little bit. I tuck some wires out of the way so I can have my legs out and not be tripping on shit. But I'm literally going to pull everything out. I've got my new camera holder, which I haven't done, and we're doing drawing streams next weekend, so I need to get that set up. But yeah, I've got to pull all this. I got to pull all this down. I'm going to run all the wires. I'm going to set all the wires on what it is, and I'm going to run them again. So I'm going to do that if I've got time. Fucking Monday, I got a meeting at 3. Tuesday, I've got dinner with the band boys. Catching up with the Colby's boys. I haven't seen them in years, a couple of years now. So no return of the band. I just messaged me like, hey, we should all catch up. And they were all like, yeah, fuck yeah. So we're going for a catch up, which will be really nice. Fuck. Getting the band back together for just dinner and drinks, dinner and beers. It'd be nice. It'd be good to see them all. So one of them got married last weekend, and he's getting back from his honeymoon. Yeah. Make like the Blues Brothers. maybe one day, but yeah, not anytime soon, man. Not anytime soon. This is such the most random fucking song on this list. Did you add this, Atsuki, or was it Aussie Ginger? There's no crazy police chases through shopping malls. Why not? That's the fun part. What are you up to today? You working? No, I think it was Aussie Ginger. I haven't seen him in a while. Probably shoot him a message, DM him, see how they're going. His wife messaged me the other week, just like seeing how we're going with Layla and stuff. They've got a daughter that's maybe a year older, so I might just shoot him a message, see how he's doing. Because I haven't seen him in a while around here. I was just dropping in like a bit there for a while, so I don't know. Also, Adski, anyone else in chat? If you know games like this that I would like. I really like this style that's like really innocent and simple on the outside or fun, and then it's got like really cool twists in it. Like an Inscription, like a Doki Doki, like a Dead Letter. Milky Way, I don't trust you. It's a good song. I like this song though. Milfy Space Orgasm. Whoa, Jesus. Lucky I didn't have fucking Steam up on my screen. That's some anime titties. Jesus. Adski, how do you know about these games? I was not expecting that. I was just like, I had a feeling it was going to be like some sort of hentai anime shit. And then I clicked on it and I'm like, that is a cock. Some anime peen smashing. Yeah. There was a lot. There was like an anime waifu with a dick. Like, did I have adult content filter on my recommended? Oh, I've got it filtered on my recommended. I just don't have it. Like, if I search it, it comes up. I honestly, I don't know how many waifu games you've got, but I'm pretty sure I've only got one, and it's Resident called Zombie. I can't remember what it's called. I played it like, when did I play it? Fuck, I've got so many games. I played a lot of games in 2023, didn't I? What was it called? Loot Apocalypse. It's like Resident Evil, but with some dicking in there. Resident Penal 3. You get like 3 or 4 hentai games a week. Yo, Red, how you doing? I'm doing amazing. We took baby Spyro for a swimming lesson this morning. Had a bit of a sleep in. She had a really good night last night. Besides my football team losing, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Good to see you play CM Red. Do I look cute today? I did my own hair today. I didn't get Diesel to do it. She's nursing bubs, so I had to do it myself. But yeah, so look, just a quick warning. If you haven't watched this game and you don't want to see any spoilers, leave now. If the mental health issues, mental health problems that it gets into, if that affects you, then just a warning. Talking about your fave game, Milky Way. Yeah, Adski suggested looking at Milky Way, and I clicked on it, and I was just like, that's an anime cock. I'm at the point where my team losing is a good thing. I was just saying that I only, in my Steam library, I only have one anime porn game. Happy Bicycle, how are you doing? Just come into this conversation. How are you doing? Good to see you. Adski's giving me naughty suggestions on Steam. I was asking for game suggestions like Doki Doki and Inscription. Those games where they've just got something more to them than just like they got like a really dark twist to them. Like Dead Letter Department. Like all that sort of stuff. So if you've got any suggestions like that, not Milky Way. Corpse Party. It doesn't need to be anime. It can just be like just with the twist. Like Inscription's not anime. In the recommended section on Steam the other day, did you pick it up, Adski? Can just be hentai. No, I can't play hentai on stream. Yeah, and I said if anyone ever does give me hentai games, I'll stream them in Discord for them, like with people. Corpse Party. Corpse Party or Corpse Party Blood Drive or Corpse Party. There's 3 of them. 4 of them. Well, there's heaps. Oh shit, there's so many. There's Corpse Party 2021, Corpse Party Blood Drive, Corpse Party Generations Bundle, Corpse Party Book of Shadows, Corpse Party 2 Dead Patient, Corpse Party 2 Darkness Distortion coming soon, Corpse Party Sweet Sachiko's Mystery Birthday Bash, Corpse Party Tenjin Primary School Pack, and then RimWorld? Why is RimWorld getting suggested in that? I guess it's just the first one, 2016. So, okay, this looks cool. Little like isometric, kind of pixel arty horror anime. Maybe horror anime is my new favorite genre. All right, should we get into this game? Should we see what's going to be fucked up about what's going to be fucked up now? Also, if you didn't already know, I'm streaming on YouTube. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm streaming. Sorry, I was just replying to a message because I felt like it was I should as well. I'm doing multi streams on the YouTubes now. So if that's up your alley, then fucking jump over there and go hit us up with a thub. I'm sitting at 69 subs still on YouTube, which is amazing. But if you wanna do that, I'm also putting up all my playthroughs and stuff from Twitch up there. So yeah. Next year we'll be streaming on the hub. Yeah. Get on the hub. I can play Milky Way on the hub. Maybe I'll have like less of my outfit. Also, happy bicycle. I got my outfit on again today. Woo. Wow. Adski talking shit about you over on YouTube, Red. All right, hey, I could probably play Milky Hub on Kick. I probably could stream on Kick as well, but I don't know. I don't really want to be streaming on everything. I think the next one that I might do would be TikTok. But I feel like I'd be picky on what I stream on TikTok. Like I probably wouldn't do my full playthrough of Expedition 33 on TikTok, but I do my drawing stuff on TikTok, and I'll probably do something like this. Are you botting issue again on Kick? TikTok is shit for game streaming. Yeah, but I think it would be good for like drawing, or certain games. Like I feel like Doki Doki would be decent on Doki Doki would do well over there. But yeah, it would be like a pick and choose when I stream on TikTok. But yeah, let's guys, somehow lost my Red Blazer account on YouTube because it was tied to a childish email. So now you've just got Blazer Guts. Get Blazer in your guts. Sounds like something you'd find on Hub. All right, let's get into this. Let's turn this down because this game's really loud. All right. Is that good? Is that good volume? Should be right. Alright, load game. Where are we? We're here. Oh, now I've got to remember the voices. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mecha. Alright, we just jumped straight back in because I was trying to see what was happening. Oh my god. Is that better? If we go look back on the VOD for your voices. No, I've got it. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, vice president. Nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Mecha in a classroom and he decided to come back and check the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you that I know in advance before you bought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him. Oh yeah, I gotta get this. What an idiot. What a fool. We don't get to look at Monica's cute face though. Look, I was saying before, I've been thinking about this game all weekend. And I feel like there's something with Monica here. Metrica. She's the only one that talked in the, broke the fourth wall and was talking in meta, and she was also being really controlling and abusive of Sayori before the thing happened. You just wanted to dress up as a sexy schoolgirl again. Well, shh, don't tell anyone, Natsuki. That's what I do. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why didn't you come sit down, Mecha? The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you don't really you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. But you don't realize that's how he dresses when he's not streaming. Yeah, Placey knows me well off of stream. He knows what I like to wear. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Different girls, all interested in the same goal. He dresses like this at the locals to get his wins with Flash Rider. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the kinky shit he has up in his house, Diesel wears the pants. What can I say? Gotta hold on to her somehow. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Hey, it's not that. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Mecha, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little we've read these past years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga. I might have quite listened to how jokingly Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. What do I usually read? Playboy from the 70s, Hustler. That's all I got. Stories deep with psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Read Dragon Ball cards. I don't read Dragon Ball cards. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. And I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Ah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, you think so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really don't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. I usually like to write a book about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you wrote down your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing makes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to all your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture this club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mecha? Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that they've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, huh? These girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mecha. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. I would be too. Chat, who else would be defenseless against these girls? I think all of us, really. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls eyes up. They perk up a little bit. They step in, arms back, elbows back, chest out. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mecha? Yeah. Could be fun, right? They're probably scared of people like me. What? You gonna hit on a Matsuki? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Mecha, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Mecha, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Did you smash or pass before you play this? With all of them? With these girls? Smash, 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 smash. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah, what's the... A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. Gross. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up at the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Bubbles! Yeah, I read, who would you pass on if it was these group of girls, huh? Obviously, we're saying they're all 18. And they all come up and go, Blazer guts? I want Blazer in my guts. Which one would you say pass to? That's right. Didn't think so. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least to keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is ready hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mecha. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into Literature Club when you are not accustomed to it. Would you have done that without knowing that, though? Come on. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if I plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, that changed. Why is she in front? I can't read. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. That's intentional. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, I'm sorry, Mecha. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, in this club now. So it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just like, well, as vice president, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Sure, read it. Should keep your attention, even if you didn't really usually understand. We could, discuss it if you wanted to. How is this girl actually accidentally being so cute? That change of key. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. Sorry. There we are. So much phlegm coming from doing these. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Hinatsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in the class in case she needs a hand. You looking for something there? Fucking Monica, what? She never put stuff in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a book of manga and slips a volume right in the middle of her breast. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That's probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. There's a tone in your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Mecha. Don't judge a book by... Whoa. Don't judge a book by it. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the... I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can read at the same time like this. Why is that? I guess it's easy to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me weird about it. So he crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space where she hopes I didn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life stuff. Kinda grew up on these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. What? Red, smash or pass? Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I just think his manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of friends. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into... I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh my god. At least it's safe to see her in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Yeah, I know. That just got really dark really quick. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like this solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Haha. Yeah, game fucking psycho, man. Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. Flip the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. They glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Yeah. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly lighten up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish the sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Mecha. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. I should probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this down when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me a dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what it really looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, just saying you liked it. It's just your retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, I still need to show you yours, right? Fine, I guess. But only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I'm wondering if, because I kind of like lent into her writing for my poem, that it's making me have more conversations, or this is just a general way that the game is making me go. It's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It brings out all the feelings of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Used as the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, my first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that you try to make your style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing style that separate from the topic matter, and yeah, we'd already read all this stuff. But the style and expression is a weekend. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Of course, there's something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, beathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mecha. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the student of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon, be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I didn't even have... I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hi, Mecha. I have a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever need suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow, more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mecha. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like it, Mecha. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. So, I'm guessing she's got like... So, I feel like... They've all got like some like depression. I think Sayori wanted to like had the really happy but kill herself sort of thought mindset. I feel like Yuri has an obsession with knives, so I reckon she probably, you know, a little bit. And I reckon Natsuki is just like really like tired and all that. And Monica is the one with it all wrapped around her finger. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she is a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Yeah, so she's... Okay, I understand. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident as someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? See. Well, let's read it then. He wasn't looking, hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking confused. I really can't see the surroundings, but my... Were they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? They sound The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? So I'm not really the right person to ask about this. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So we're kind of just going over the same thing with like little bits and pieces that go through. Everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can set up to theirs. So I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Crossing Monica's writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their expected poems. I read it tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. With this language. Yeah? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess I could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Mecha did too. So based on that, I gladly give up some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to be changed anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mecha liked my poem too, you know. Even he told me he was impressed by it. Tsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mecha appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. Well, if I was full of myself, well, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, I know what. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mecha started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as strong as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look at talking you want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry, the lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your singing attitude. What? You do try it. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already did, didn't you? Well, did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Mecha hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll head over heels you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me. She just noticed I was standing there. Mecha? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Hi. Whoa. That shit escalated quickly then. Hey Mecha, Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. You didn't mean it. Yeah, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Mecha, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that. It's just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Mecha. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Squirk Shake, how you doing? Jesus. Alright, shit's starting to escalate. Alright, nightgown. Brace. Warm. Doki Doki. Peaceful. Dance. Flower. Childhood. Puppy. Graveyard. Bunny. Whistle. Giggle. That one. Grief. What? Chocolate. Treasure. Promise. Passion. Waterfall. I found that squirk actually means a sudden squirt of liquid. It was supposed to be a sound my bird makes. What? Thought that name was Squirt Shake. I found out that squirk actually means a sudden squirt of liquid. It was supposed to be the sound. Oh, like a squawk? So a squawk is the sound a bird makes? It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Mecha. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Gunter goes over his shoulder looking around the room. Yasuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Squirt Shake. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. Wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologize. You don't have to worry about too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Mecha, I don't say those kind of things so frankly. That makes me a little too happy. Really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter than you around and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Ha! No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. Yeah, so I feel like Monica did some twisty in there. Yeah, Squirk, welcome on in. I'm guessing you've played this game before. You know what's going on. Obviously, no spoilers. Enjoy it. We've already seen what happened to Sayori, and now we're on to the weird. Shit's getting weird. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. Big fan of the game, hell yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. I love this style of game, like something happens and then shit just changes and it's more metatextual than just the story itself. I like where it's going. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happened. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... what the fuck? Circle of Blindsight Lifeline, and I thought that said anal. Receptively, faultless, offered, swore, need. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I was super busy. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Well, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I hope my voices aren't throwing you off. I'm trying to make them all different, but it's so hard when I'm like a mid-30s male trying to do three different female voices. Doing a great job. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me credit that I can deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mecha. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything, did I? No, not really. Choose not to bring up anything that the three of us just talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already ran off into the closet. Mecha, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me the book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting on me after we finished reading yesterday, so she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility even gets worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Mecha. No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these books of stories, don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely fucked up on the inside. It's just this kind of story. Kind of that It's the kind that challenges you to look at the life form from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Shit's getting fucking weird. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club. It's literature club after all. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you didn't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. Just something I'm not very used to. That he's reading it is in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence on my shoulders as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... There, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Want to each lean in a little bit, her shoulders almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead use my right to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah. Yuri takes her left arm. Yep, we've done this. So she kind of distracted me as if I can feel the warmth from Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. Think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm reading the page instead. She assumes I turn to the page. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, change. My thumb gets... Let go of the page, and it flutter over to the side, catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I did. We've already read all this stuff before, definitely not really. I was just thinking the second guesses thing she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands over her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? I just need some water. My throat's getting a bit... What on earth was that about? Mecha, something happened just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back in my bag. So I guess I can only... Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was good as your last one, I wouldn't be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. What? Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you a long time. The only thing I had to look forward to today. Why didn't you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Here is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Mecha. Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Fuck. Play with me. Play with me! What the fuck has happened? Oh my god, what is going on? Hi again, Mecha. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Mecha. Oh, I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved with social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she just gets stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking alone for time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing up, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sign cause 10, like play on a chalkboard, on a turntable, like playing. What? Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I was just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find you're facing yourself. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Right, let's show our poem to Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but it doesn't really matter. I feel like anything written by you is a treasure. Come out a little awkward. Let's move on now. Here's my poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning it. Oh, it's just one thing of fucking text and so bright. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes. A docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and ticky clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting to the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to make it all out of your pen. This is a pen fell out of your back pocket yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. She's getting like creepy vibes, likes knives. She's getting a bit stalkery. I'm okay. What did I just... Can you pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Nothing is real. Green flag vibes? Yeah, 100%. Okay, everyone, we've all done reading everyone's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. If everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Mecha joined, and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. It still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance of 5 more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to consider it an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it right at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find some feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Mecha? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Mecha and agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think that any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Mecha joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Mecha isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry. But you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Mecha want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why don't I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Mecha, why do you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of this? Well, you know, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join.
Grab yourself a tea bag
Yo.
and get a party hat from the party hat drawer.
Because it's party time. Squirk Shake, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Wait, what do you mean Sarah's not here? Where is she? Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Freaking me out, Squirk. What's What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. Wait, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's a bad word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places that like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Mecha. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that, dude. Did that just appear? Or has that been there the whole time? If I wanted that, then I could have joined the other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. Yo, Cass, how you doing, dude? I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed... What the fuck? You're coming right at the right time, dude. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Mecha? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own... Yeah, she's bleeding from the eye. I thought every time I looked away it was doing that. But yeah, she's bleeding from the eye. Shit's about to get fucked up. Cass, you're gonna love it. This game is messy. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each changes in member, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, it would like to help Monika with the festival, and I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Yeah? I know that things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this place even better. I honestly don't know why they're like kind of British, but I think it's easier than an Australian accent. I want to do everything I can to make this place better. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We're going to talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Mecha? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little with Mecha before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Why is the picture still here? Can you guys see this? Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Mecha, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it! Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Like, we're really getting into like the deep, dark parts of this game now. I'm gonna suggest it to the boys to play. Effulgent. Heart. Swimsuit. candy. Oh, what? What? Fuck shit's going on here. Climax. Tragedy, melancholy, sing. Passion. Music. Skirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm trying to do it for Natsuki at the moment. We were writing poems for Yuri last time in that first playthrough. And now we're writing it for Natsuki. Just to see what the fuck's going on. I feel like this cunt's gonna kill me. She's crazy. Hi, Mecha. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Thanks, Red. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? You must always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Oh, the image is gone. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something that we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody guess. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Squirk, Red was saying that we should have done Smash or Pass before I played. But I said why? Because you probably hit Smash on all of them before you started playing, even though before we got like Stalker and Sayori doing her thing and everything. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Mecha, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Huh? Is that so, Yuri? That is correct. Mecha is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? But I guess once you know they're right here. Can't see it. Mike, yeah, you doing? They're all pretty. I feel like once you know their personalities, though, it's probably a different story, right? I suppose I was just. Actually, it doesn't matter. Ban him. No bans today. Kisses for you. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Oh, I got to, oh, my underwear's riding. Oh, I shouldn't have wore a G-string. Oh. At least you can't see. Fixing it all. Oh. Got to rearrange the jugglies. Fellow watches, she retrieves a small pitcher of water from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walked past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. So Squirk, you said you really love this game, right? Is there any other sort of games like this that you enjoy? I'm like trying to get like a collection of like really mentally fucked up games because I really enjoy playing them. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri walks out of the classroom. Ah, did you relieve you again? No, it's not like that this time. Kindergarten? I've got corpse party on here, I think someone said before. It's not scary, but it's definitely fucked up and it's entertaining. Yeah, it looks scary. I like a bit of horror. I've still got Lewd Apocalypse clicked on at the moment. That's some titties. I feel like Cass would enjoy that game. Lewd Apocalypse. Let me just sorry, I'm just all right, let's get back into this. Yeah, so oh fucking yeet. I like all the fucked up, really fucked up games. Have you played Squirk? Have you played Inscription or Dead Letter Department? Yeah, I just saw it when I googled it. I'll play the first one. If I like that, I'll get the other three. She's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? Coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air from through their teeth. But I don't really play many games, to be honest. Oh, okay, fair. Do you usually just enjoy watching them? Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? Huh? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Mecha, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Everything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than making tea for others. Play scary games. Well, you might like it here. I love playing horror games. My next horror game after this one is I'm going to be playing the Dead Space remake. Actually, I think that's my next one on the list. Not that one. Games. No, Visage. Visage will be the next one. I'm going to do Dead Space 2 remake after that. As well as like a couple of different games in between, but those will be the main ones. Even though I'm an expert on tea or anything, in that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself a little bit. Just wondering if I should keep an eye on the background to some of these. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking and decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Mecha. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Mecha, I have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a bit easier on the back. I can lean my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading? Yes, I have trouble reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a small chocolate candies. I take it to as if in sync, we assumed the same ready position last time each holding a knee, except this time our bodies are even closer. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me a teacup, holding it with it. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard time reading from it. As a result, her left arm practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, hold it up to Yuri, and she doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I pretendedly place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oof. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Mecha. Oh, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Mecha. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My tear-tap gets knocked over. Mecha. My heart won't stop pounding, Mecha. I can't come down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Mecha? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What happened to her eyes? It's time to share some poems. Fucking you cockblock. Like Natsuki's gonna enjoy this. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much of you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so you better keep up working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but this means you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know who else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. What? Sandia? Don't mind Natsuki, she is Sandia after all. Monica, how you doing? What's Sandia? She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing. But I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later after later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. Yeah, Monica, since the start, I called that from the get-go. So no spoilers, remember? Oh, yeah, Monica literally passed. Yeah, Monica's in my chat now. I'm doing good. It didn't even click. Monica's been passing the fourth wall since the get-go, and now she's in my chat. This is scary. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she seems really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Just around. Or everything you just read. No point trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Mecha? Just spend more time with Monica. All these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Imagine Monica came to anyone playing this on stream. Yeah, Monica's there. Right in chat there, Brad. What? Just Monica? I feel like we need to go after this one. Shit, my chat's now, it's all breaking the wall. Like, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of getting dangerous for you to spend this much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Well, it shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. I think if you keep your distance, that will probably be best for her. I feel like it's going to be worse. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Oh, I bet she does. Anyway, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope this is effective. Here goes. Jeez, that stuff really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed it up writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Mecha, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Mecha. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home to me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're going to want to keep it. Yeah, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Do you like it? It has such a pretty handwriting. Yeah, with a bit of blood on it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you, in case you couldn't tell. The poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my sense. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Looks like somebody dropped the ketchup on that. No. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. All right. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. My word sometimes. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not that useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. See there? That's a great idea. And gives us all something to do. What about Mecha? Mecha is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, my task is laborious enough to benefit from the extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Sorry, wrong voice. Wait, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Mecha around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Mecha decide who he wants to help instead of abusing your power? Chat, who we're helping. I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Mecha make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Mecha, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Yeah, and this is getting fun. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Let's go with Natsuki, I think. Go with Yuri? Man, she's going to cut my dick off or something. I think we go with Natsuki. I can't do anything. Wait, I reckon I can click on it? What? I guess Monica. I guess we're going with Monica. Monica, you crazy, crazy person. Yay, you picked me. Can we meet at your house this weekend? I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Mecha for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Mecha away from me every single time you've not included in something. You jealous? She's got the craziest look in her eyes right now. Crazy. Maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki at the door. Hey, Mecha. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Mecha, there is no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just with the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good with my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you as much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Mecha. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. Don't you care what the consequences are anymore? I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Mecha, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I can even touch myself in the pen I stole from you. Just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Does that sound perfect? Tell me, Mecha. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? we accept it. We got it. We finally got. We played the long game, but we finally got Yuri. Maybe we're the crazy one. Oh, it escalated so quickly. What the fuck? Monica, don't you start. Yeah, I was gonna click on it, but I didn't know. Oh. Okay, would have been here well. Yeah, I was looking at, I was seeing how far it went. So that's 2 days. That's end of day 2. Day 3. She's really gone pale now. Alright. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Huh? What? Want to know what that means? You can check the history. Yeah, I'm gonna look at all this after this. And Suki runs away. Monica. I'm here. Mecha, did something happen? Suki ran past me. Oh. Oh. Haha. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend, Mecha? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. I must have been pretty boring. Make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one. It's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. You can hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Mecha. Welcome to the Literature Club. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the thing I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the seemingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all of my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special at. So there's only one. No mail pictures. Oof. It'd probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes. Wait. Amanda. Doki Doki run date. Script. Execution occurred at to exception. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this. I think actually, you know what? It would be probably be easier, a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Oh, here goes nothing. All right. There's nothing in any of these. How did I find that first one? Is there anything I should do in here? So the photo of got heaps of pictures to unlock. Yeah, heaps of CGs as well. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. Right, let's just go back to this. Can you hear me? All right, let's just keep going. I don't know. I don't know what they whole PC stuff yet. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Mecha. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we know each other because we're in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore. That person anymore, am I? I don't know anything about the plus version, but there's more content in the side stories. Yeah, we'll get to that afterwards. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Mecha. Or do you actually go by Trent or something? What the fuck? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it possibly be that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along, man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. And it just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Mecha? All the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watched from all the sidelines. I'm not too sure. Yeah. It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Mecha. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there. In your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Mecha. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry, this had to... if that's hard to understand. Couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. Probably saved my life, Mecha. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. Shit's just getting fucking weird, guys. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I do to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I. It's all just some game. I know you would get over it. So that being said, Mecha, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Are you playing on a console? I'm playing on my PC and it's my first time playing, yes. I'm in love with you. Monica, how can you be talking to me here and in game? That's creepy. You are truly the light of my world. Whereas there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Mecha, will you go out with me? I guess, no. Is there a no button hidden around? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Mecha. The funny part is I meant that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Can't be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Truly a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Mecha. The game wouldn't give me one. I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything would get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things don't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I can do this because I'm unlimited. Unlimited power! I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Mo King, Inca. Write a poem in, yeah. I'm good at making poems, thanks. Hi again, Mecha. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Mecha, did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I write is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel for our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into details about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best part of the game like everything else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Mecha? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. You know, just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? I feel a little bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end, for both of us. Got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. Can't help but feel like this was fate. Do you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. I guess we just sit and stare. I'm staring into your eyes, Monica. Smash. I just read that red. Such a good listener, Mecha. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. Makes me kind of self-conscious when we're having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. There's no skip button.
Come on, grab yourself a tea bag and get a party hat from the party hat drawer.
Cause it's party time. Yo, Slothy Knight, thanks for the follow, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm just staring into Monica's eyes. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Why would you skip Monica's dialogue? Isn't she your favorite character ever? Don't you want to spend eternity with her? I just don't want to stare into her eyes that long. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? Someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions. It pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything. Just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you're really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. Maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it was never any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right to the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know? The truth is you have to climb up there step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. Sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make that your personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into the huge project and you're still amateur, you never get it done. So if we're talking about writing a novel might be too much at first, why not try short stories? The great thing about short stories is you can focus on just one thing that you want to write about. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on 1-2 things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less, or more and more. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation, take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I need some water. Staring into her beautiful green eyes is making my throat go dry. Did I? I've played it like I've played like 8 hours. Wait, how many hours? I think it's coming up to 7 hours. I feel like I haven't like I've been taking it in. I don't speed through games. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has scenes outside of school too. It makes me the only one who hasn't got to dress up in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. Would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is Lulmonic Story. What happens if I go to Twitter and go to that? I'm gonna follow that. I haven't been a post in a couple of years though. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. I'll probably end up doing a drawing of these girls. I do art as well, by the way, guys. You can see it on my TikTok mostly. Or I can, while we're waiting, I can show you this. This is what I'm working on at the moment, which I'm going to finish next weekend. Oh, I still haven't finished my tattoo yet. I'm going to do a drawing of the Doki Doki girls. This is my last drawing I finished, which took me ages. Having a baby now really just sucks a lot of time out. But yeah, I'm currently working on this for a friend. So we got that one. Hit. And boo. They're coming along nicely. I just really need to I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna do it on stream next week. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is how we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members. I was really excited for the performance part too. It wouldn't have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, we did end up getting any new members. Probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is, gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. Really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll do some drawing next weekend. I've got on my list of things to do this week. I got to rejig my whole desk, rewire everything because I haven't done it since I got my new PC. But I've got a new camera stand. New big fuck off camera stand. I'm gonna like come over. My current one's too flimsy. So I'll get that, put that on there, get my camera back on there, and then I can start doing some more drawing. You know what's neat? What's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music, maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. Some of my friends got more into it and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways. Since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm, that's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they come up with. It would really be a learning experience. So, is this like the end, pretty much? I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. Has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, geez. It wasn't it at all. Sorry, I didn't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff and deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's just not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. I just focus on the present. And this is the happiest I've ever been. She got the craziest look in her eyes. Yeah, it's alright. We'll get there. No spoilies. I feel like I just have to sit here and do this with her. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard, but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world. Most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? And it makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. Is there lots? We'll talk about it once I finish the game, actually. But I want to know, like, alternate endings, other playthroughs, like, what else you can do in it. But we won't do it yet. We'll talk about it once the game's done. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday. I don't have anything pressing the next day. Haha, sorry. I know it's not very cute of me, but a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. My skirt's riding a little bit. Wait. Oh. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where it takes place. Is it even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. Kind of giving me identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window. Instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Night after night. They're going through there. Why not? Oh, I haven't set socials up on YouTube. Have you ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting here like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. This would actually be really wholesome if Monica didn't kill everyone. Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. I had just had a feeling about it from the get-go. I didn't know it was going to be like this, but I just had a feeling that she was doing something behind the scenes. All these breaks give me time just to check up on other things, eh? I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're still not hung up over it. Wow. Bad choice of words, Monica. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. Think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can really fault her for that. It's easy to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. Just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of this is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us, happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. It's just pointlessly amusing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. Is there anything I should be doing here, or do I just sit here? I think she did need to share it. She's a bit crazy like that. Just sit here, waiting. Monica has a bunch of dialogue here, but you do have to. Let's go. Yo, 2-1. Wait. There you go. Wait, no, that's not one. Wait. Just waiting for it to come in. There it is. 3 at once. These guys were playing Grounded together. Absolute legends. If you haven't already, please. Yeah, these 3 play games together. They're really good friends of mine. Welcome, welcome, guys. How the fuck are we doing? Open this fucking pit. Let's go. Yeah, so these guys are all playing Grounded together. If you don't know who they are or you haven't followed them or anything, go check him out. They play Hunt, Sea of Thieves, Grounded. They've been playing a lot of survival games recently. They're all absolute legends. So please go click on the links, go follow them, and show them some love on our behalf. And if you've just come on with that raid, you don't know who I am. I'm MechaSpyro. I'm a variety caster from Melbourne, Australia. We're currently playing, dressed up as a schoolgirl. Let me go over here. Playing Doki Doki Club. If you haven't played it, the game is fucked up. My cute little outfit. We're right at the end here, so if you don't want spoilies, and this stuff will affect you real bad, then and click away now. But we're right at the end here, so just be careful. It's you will probably get another 1,000 or something. You will probably get spoiled, and you will probably get fucked up in the head. I was just going to playlist, damn spoilers. Oh, now you can't play it. How was Grounded, everyone? All right, let's get back to doing this. Did you know I was a vegetarian? I don't mean like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning about the Earth's climate. Thanks, mate. Yes. You got it. Got it in one. We fought a Black Widow. Yeah, I saw. That looked fucking scary as. Did you get it or did you die? Are they one of the big bosses? So, to catch you up, if you don't want spoilers, leave now or forever hold pieces. It was terrible. Swang dude, like, yeah, it looks crazy. We've been fucking up a bunch of spooders routinely. Is there a lot of different, are they like the big bads? So I'm trying to figure out how to finish this game. We're currently in the middle of space and time. Shit's happened. Monica deleted all the characters. It's a whole thing. It's hard to explain. If you haven't played the game, you should probably play it. It's fucked up. Been a lot of death. A lot of pretty anime girls hitting on me. It's my life. It's my dream life. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What? Is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane, and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. Like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. What's auto do? Can I do anything? Just tell me this, Square. Can I do anything now, or am I like I've just got to go through a bit more dialogue and then I can do some stuff? Because I literally can't do anything. So I can undo a top. No, it's kind of creepy. Even though I deleted everyone else's file, I can still kind of feel them. Auto? It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voices in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid by deleting anything else because it might really break things. What's happening? Mecha, what's happening to me? It hurts. Did I do it? It hurts so much. Help me, Mecha. Well, now we're in the middle of space. Please hurry and help me. Exists. Characters. Monica does not exist. Help me. Did you do this to me, Mecha? Did you delete me? You did. What if you deleted him from the start? How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us being together. Everything! I loved you so much, Mecha. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Or you only pretended to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything. Ruin the game. Mecha, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am to hate me this much. All my friends, I did so many wonderful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I couldn't even belong to in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I've ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why he deleted me. Because I destroyed everything he wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Mecha, I know I said that I'd delete everyone else, but that was kind of exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I love them all, and I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, should resetting the game? Then... Game is not suitable for... Alright, so does this go back to the start? Ah, she's gone. So she's now deleted. Cool. Alright, let's see what happens if I go new game. You're on literature club and it's, yeah. Same with like I got my sister that if I have anything, she's... New game. It's an already a school day like any other. As usually I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Always tell myself about time I met some girls. Hey, Mecha. Well, already is one girl. That's already my neighbor, good friend since we were children. Mecha, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Haha. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we're joining, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mecha, have you decided a club to join? Club? Told you already, I'm not really. Start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining a club. Someone told me to say already to take my offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School days are always ever. I've packed my things, I stand up, gather my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Mecha! What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? Oh, so you're Mecha that you're always talking about. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mecha. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. You need to be so formal. He's going to think we're really strict on something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quiet, shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Working? Mecha, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is your Sayori, the Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Haha! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means you can become an officially recognized club. I don't know, what do you say? We have to celebrate. What's appropriate for day that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? What about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged at the table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Well, they just look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sarah grabs the first one, then I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice a sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me for anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, I guess. Already trying to press a new member, Yuri? No, that's not... Yuri, insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime of mine, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Mecha, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read over the past few years, yep. Manga? I muttered quite half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Oh, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change, I must say. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let me see. My favorites are usually fantasy books. We've done all this, blah, blah, blah. You know, I like a lot of things, but don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing you said. Manga? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say that. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Mecha wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Mecha? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sarah jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit better, you know? I mean, that's kind of the thing of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that will make two of us. Wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Thanks. And as for you, Yuri, I have to read a manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Doing all the voices again is making the phlegm come up. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Aha. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. Petition to get you to read a book with me. Ooh, let's do it. What are you reading? What are you going to get him to read, Bookie? This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess that meeting's over then. Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Mecha. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Mecha, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. If Red were to read with me, it would have to be a graphic novel. Or you just have to read really slow, like Yuri and myself. Just sits there and just like, well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Bury your bones in the midnight soil soon though. I don't know what that is. Hey Mecha, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Mecha. I know that you had, I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters now. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. What happened? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Mecha. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song.
She's almost like the voice I was doing for her.
Hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
I feel like we had a very similar voice. Music play. DDLC.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Did you know what this is giving me vibes of?
My hand
Portal.
is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Did anyone play Portal and finish it? The song at the end?
Down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is
So we didn't get that one.
fun with them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an end,
Would have loved it if you were playing the free version of the game.
just for me to have it all.
Like, what's the free version of the game? This is the only one that this is the only one I knew. I'm not like right around it. Can offer them to option of an orgy.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
We didn't unlock many images.
If I take your is it love if I set you free?
But we get to look at them now, so that's alright.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your
Special thanks,
reality,
Monica and Mecha.
if I don't know how to love you,
Love that.
I'll leave you be.
It's good. I'm wondering if there's going to be a little bit more. This is my final guide to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Requires files are missing for corrupt. Please run reset to repair. What got added then at the end? Oh, that one. Is that the one that just came?
Every day I imagine a future where
So we have to run reset on here. So let's go begin this side story. How long are these side stories, chat? Hey, that's a new picture. Welcome back. I was just saying how long are these side stories? I just did like the first side story. Okay, everyone, the literature club is starting. Let's have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh, I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse every day that passes without someone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica's the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. Headline is, do you like literature? Maybe no one is into literature enough to pick up. Just rely on people liking literature. You just sell them on a vision. A vision! But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on the desk deep in thought. Before she realized the recent nights of standing up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioning is soothing. Hello? Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Yeah, it's okay. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay, I thought I got the wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Are the side stories chill now? I don't know. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Oh, did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're going to get we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know. I care so much about it. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I don't mean for it to hurt you. I was joking about the vice president thing too. I'll make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I find a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica? That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. But can I play the... do you know how long the side stories are? So what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. I think I need to put some more thought into the vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sarah suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug and let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sarah whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sarah is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member, but... Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to think really hard tonight, but how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Subtle. Those two are the closest voices. Day passes, the time comes for Literature Club Monica and Sarah to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive in the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited about joining, but I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And? Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Cautious me to watch my steps so I can look back to my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up at you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I blend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. This is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no. That's the wrong side of the paper. I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new clubs. Oh, so this is what you meant. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as it as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. I feel like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be. Something like that. Oh, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set an example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. I'm such a good way to learn about other people, you know. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But we can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah, I think it's helping me for more cohesive vision of the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels like good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want me to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstorm's so hard, it's like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sarah, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. It's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? Kind of worried that they would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would just come for the cupcakes and leave. Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean. You know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like, going into school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Yuri, best girl, by the way. Oh, yes, until she got, really, really crazy and decided to run a knife through herself. But Yuri, yeah. I'm, getting comfortable as we're playing these side stories. Like, in the morning or during lunch, and we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading it for fun? Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. But you've already played through the
Grab
main game.
yourself a tea
I just
bag
finished it.
And get a party hat from the party
Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate it.
Because it's party time.
I literally just finished it like 10 minutes ago. I'm just going through the side stories and then I'm going to reset the game and see what can happen. Think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more than things I can. Oh, your next idea is hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall? I'd definitely like to start doing that. Yeah, sorry about that. Just like literally like 10 minutes before we end, like we deleted Monica. We will open up the story and then Sayori was going crazy. And then we just wiped the game. We got to listen to the song, roll the credits. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if I told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come with up, right? Vision for the club. Yeah, okay, Sayori. Pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's going with the flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. Am I joining the anime club? What the heck? Sorry, I was thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said like, do group readings and discuss it together? I'd probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't sound really sound fun to most people anyway. We need really catch their interest, you know. This sucks. Why is it so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chances to express yourself. Like express yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all my things in my classroom. Must have gotten too excited and rushed there. Silly me. Rushed? But weren't. Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay. It'll only take a second. Sarah dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write your way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica. You startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there's a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of the flyers and stands up from her desk to depart the classroom, then Sarah leading the way. This way. You don't have to run. Sarah leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See? In there. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president. I'll probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk, then walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it, want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club. The club room, Sarah feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sarah resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics from the professional to silly. After going through Sarah's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in better spot than when they begun. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we started to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, What's this? Sarah appears at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club right the way into your heart. That's cute. Haha. I thought it was a little overdramatic. But Sarah pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know if I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah, definitely am. I'm curious though, like you got these side things. At what point does Monica start to become self-aware to start like doing her thing, you know? Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head and how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me to try my hardest at everything. But I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that, the vision. What's the vision? It's, Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sarah taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sarah's smile. Sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really going to make this the best club ever. Sarah nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And their only movement is the afternoon sunlight tickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sarah breaks the moment with a big yawn. Chat. There's an anime I watched, I reckon it was like maybe 15 years ago. And it was called like School Days or something like that. Does anyone remember? I tried to do it on Friday, but no one could remember. Does anyone remember it? And it had like similar vibes to this game. Let me Google it. Weird, creepy animes. Why is it? Just watch School Days for the first time. Know about the infamous nice boat ending beforehand? Being garbage. Let's go. What? I'm trying to remember if this is... I'm trying to see if this is the one. I think this is it. Developed by the 12... Alright. The young Japanese high school student who goes to Sakimo Academy and just started the second semester. He rides a train to and from school, and one day he becomes infatuated with Kotonoha Katsura, a girl who catches the train and attends the same school. Makoto also became acquainted with Sekudai Sanji as his secret crush, and Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the ending. Guys, if you like this game, you should definitely check out the anime School Days if you haven't. It's like really, like it's kind of got this vibe and then the ending just turns crazy if you haven't. If you like anime. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Beams and grabs her things. You can go ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's right. I just want some alone time. In that case, waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. Alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for a self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decided it's something she probably needed right about now. Right about now. The club I need the most. I don't get it. Just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly noticed a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? Hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. The folder of poems. Become the flower. Feeling of joy as a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grow just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment. Yanked away in an instant. All for me. All for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, 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 pluck. Every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die. You too. Whoa. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me, twists the stem, freeing it from the clinching roots. Caressing the final, joyous moment between my fingers. To what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, carnage of my joy. And that is it. I've decided I must become the flower. Deep. What the? Wait. Sayori? So we got more pictures. Cute. We got another poem. Another poem. Cool. Wait, what? We got more side stories. Trust Part 2. Monica, Sayori. What time? All right, we still got a little bit. We'll probably get through some of this. So I think I need to do that to get the game to reset. So have I not unlocked 2? Oh, no, because yeah, to get all 6 side stories, try reading poems with different characters and viewing their special scenes. Okay, so yeah, there's 2 more that we need to get. Another day passes in a flash and it's already time for the next club meeting. Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task. She hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poems. It's so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori's going through these kinds of feelings and I'm letting her come for me instead of the other way around? What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for this stupid vision. Sayori enters the clubroom with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. Such a terrible friend. What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make this club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sarah responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sarah mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sarah nods. Friends look out for each other. Want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. After a long moment passes in silence, the air is incredibly heavy. This is different. This wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Friends force each other to hang themselves. I think some things changed between this and that plot story. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to cry, It's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. Disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it wasn't mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, but I think I'll be able to put this aside so we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. Doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. Uh-huh. How the turns tabled. I was there. She was there for her. Push, 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 push. Push those buttons. I just want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles. I promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club's activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about the recruitment? It's fine. I have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know. There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't the hard part. You kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you can go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage. A collage where you find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. So she's getting her, she's doing her Monica's words of wisdom, but she got it from Sayori in the first place. Rude? Oh, I can put it away. Did not know that. But it's really good to know. Not to get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on it. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles, you idiot, after she writes it down. No, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? No, of course not. I didn't know in there. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just, well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exactly thing anyway. It's really going to take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks. I do too. I mean, but also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise jotting down her thoughts. Surprisingly quiet. Quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, prepared for all of her random thoughts. Ew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. It's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'd be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing with you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do it! Monica and Sarah proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident at the club, not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sarah come up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one, but new catchphrase is featured clearly on the center of the flyer. right the way into your heart. Surely, common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sarah had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be present if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be? The Literature Club is truly beginning to take form. With that, the weight of Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate Club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of her pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her fingers across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Break through this wall? Yeah, maybe that's where she comes from. Maybe she figures out how to break through the fourth wall by breaking through a chest wall. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. So yeah, so this is just kind of showing how she came up with all her little sayings and catchphrases. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica, just move your hand, Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection, a stain. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sarah approach her desk and stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Big day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. Can't do it. I'm sorry. Just so hard to be vulnerable. Mm-hmm. Sarah takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes down something and then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sarah gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sarah's desk and reads it. Wow. Oh, you guys can't read that. Sometimes I want to die. Sayori, this is really, really hard for me. Voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too, because you're like 1,000,000 times better than me. It's completely not true. Sarah takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't just have to force yourself? I mean, just because of the promise yesterday? I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the Literature Club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. When Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push for Sarah needed, Sarah's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. She prepares herself to continue. Monica waits in gentle silence. Wait, is Sarah always depressed even when Monica's... Yeah. So, the what I picked up on it, Squirk, is... everyone... So, Sayori's always been depressed. That's why she was late. Right at the start, before Monica started playing with her feelings. She's always late because she was always a little depressed. You'll find that that's one of the signs. Like, if you can't get out of bed, or like you find a friend that's always late, struggling to be there, a bit hesitant and stuff, there's a good chance that they've got a little bit of depression. So she's always had those thoughts. Same with Yuri, and same with what's that face? Gone blank on her name. Matsuki or whatever. I'm so bad at names. Like, now that I haven't seen the name in a while, I've just blanked on it. But they've always had those feelings. So Yuri has always been a little bit obsessive compulsive and like on top. And Matsuki had always Mayatsuki, whatever. Fuck, I've just gone completely blank. Why have I gone blank on this? Doki. Yeah, Natsuki. That's what I was saying, right? Or was I saying Matsuki? Natsuki. So she was always beaten up by her dad. Like her dad was abusive. So no, her dad, like she lived in an abusive household. So she was very she abusive household where her dad hit her. So she was really cautious and didn't want to open up to people. That's why at the start, when it's like manga, she goes to say something, but she doesn't want to because she's always felt like she can't share the fact that she's into anime, manga, and all that sort of stuff. So because she's always like, if she feels like if she's going to say something, that people are going to go down to her and like either hit her, abuse her, or anything like that. So all three of them have something. Sayori has depression. Yuri has compulsion. And like I think they've all got depression. That's the thing. And so Yuri cuts herself and does all that. That's why at the end, when Monika's playing with her feelings, she ends up stabbing herself. And Natsuki is child of abuse. So yeah, as the game progresses, Monika pushes makes everything. This is why in the second playthrough, Yuri is so obsessed with you. It's almost the same, but it's just slightly more obsessive. It's because all she's doing is trying to turn the dial on all of her, all of the feelings and all of them. And like, that's why Sayori ends up hanging herself. It's because they dial that up to 20. She just kept dialing it and dialing it and dialing it because she wanted us to not have feelings for them. So it would be for Monika. Dial. She hit that point, just tip the edge. She kills herself, and then Monika goes, "Oh shit!" Deletes her, resets the game, and tries it a different way. Like, all right, if I can make Yuri and Natsuki a little weirder, then they won't want to hang out. Does that all make sense? That's what I picked up on anyway. I'm trying to think like deeply into this. I know I went through the game pretty quick. Yeah, game's pretty much over. We're just doing side quests at the moment, Adski. She prepares herself to continue. Monika waits in silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. Can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me? Can you just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's what Monika wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be the one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about that club, it's supposed to mean I keep feeling like it was right for me to do, especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself to. Just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart, feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. You step forward. But, if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. That's a really, touching wordlessly, and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulders. Through their contact, Monika can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head, and in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realized that all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks into the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Sarah's breath begins to quiver. You take several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a tricked voice. I'm so worthless. Wow, Red, they're having a moment, mate. I'm worthless. Everyone would be better without me. She suppressed a sob as tear falls down her cheeks. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything. It just feels like everyone just has to put up with me. I hate it. I hate it. The more Sarah speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, all in victim to overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I just want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me. I just want to die. As soon as Sarah loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sarah needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. This is just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort. But you know, Sarah said it herself, that the thoughts Sarah experiences are ones that don't belong. Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sarah battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value. To me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision. And you also brought us happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sarah doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. It's really nice. Two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sarah take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies, her sniffles fully cease, Sarah lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up at all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayuri nods. It's scary. It's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course, it's always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sarah suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. The face seems familiar. All right, let's throw some music on. Or not. Hit the wrong button. That's going to be Red's background now. I bet it. No, this will be his background. It's time to wrap up for this evening. Need new wallpaper? What about that one? Nope. That one. You can't actually set it as your wallpaper. Why has our cow costume got udders? So that we can suckle on him, duh. Look at that. Oof, be behind that. What picture do we want as our background? I think I want this one. Oof. We're getting a few songs unlocked too. So side stories now, we've got... Well, let's do events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories. So is there trust, understanding? I think there's more. I think Caramel would be the more appropriate song, sleep token song for this game. Yeah, probably. How many side stories in that one? No, not Split Fiction. That one. Completing the first 6. These side stories explore the relationship between the characters before the events of the main game. Okay, so we've got 2. So you've got trust, understanding, respect, balance, reflection, and self-love. I'm wondering if we... Do I keep playing this on, like... Do we start playing this? I should remove this song. Like, it's not bad, but it just doesn't sit with it. Dang, I missed the rest of it. Yeah, sorry, Zero. We're all finished now. I'm just trying to think what we're going to do. If I'm going to keep... on Friday, we go through, we do the main story again, and we try and get some unlocks. Or if I just wrap it up there. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. $100% playthrough. I don't know if I'll do 100%. Like, if I play it on Friday, I'm not going to get dressed up. But yeah, maybe we play it on Friday and we fuck around and we just kind of not rush through so much. Like, we've done all the story stuff. We finish the side story. We reset this. Yeah, whether I just like we do a bit more. I could go for 100% playthrough. I'm 36% through it. So I've just, yeah. Can you go back to certain chapters, points in the game? I don't know, Natsuki. Because if I go here now, so I need to, let's do this. So if we do this resets it all back to the way it was. And then, and we can go through and we can see how it all runs. Oh. Oh, wait, no, this is... Because I'm wondering if now... So everything's back to normal now. We do this. Side stories. Yeah, cool. So everything in here is the same. Yeah, so we've got all our unlocks. That all stayed. Have you listened to those Electric Callboy remixes I added to the place? No, not yet. So yeah, this now... So yeah, we have to hit new game and go through there. So everything's... Yeah, we don't have... Nothing gets saved. No. So I'm just curious, return. We go auto. Who do you reckon will be on the good things lineup this year? Good question. I feel like, alright, we can kind of skip everything like this. So if we go like fluffy. Fuck. But yeah, so you can do all this skip stuff now that we've done all the... So we can kind of skip to what we want to do. So if we go here, but let's save it. Because then we can go return and we can do like warm... No. Because then I can try to get this. I can try and get... Fuck. So she wants cute things. So we want fire. No, fuck. We're trying to get the perfect one. Fuck. So pink. Sparkle. No. So this is like us trying to get the perfect poem for Natsuki. All right, let's go with... No. So we want... No, swimsuit. Hop candy. Shame, unstable, disaster, vanilla. Mouse, Doki Doki. Waterfall. Fuck. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Like, I'll need to finish up in a sec, but it's like I just... Nope. So, I think hers... So hers is cutesy, dark, and then she's... Like... Yeah. Ribbon. She likes cute things. Socks, probably. Valentine, probably. Play. Fuck. Cheeks. Raindrops. No, fuck. Lipstick. Bliss. Fuck. Okay, so I think Monica's is happiness, cutesy, darkness. See, like lucky. Family. Wonderful. No, that's a feeling. Twirl. Fantasy. Pink for sure. Chocolate for sure. Headphones. Ocean probably. Doki Doki. Smile. Daydream. Happiness. Mouse. Heartbeat, pure, shame, inferno, disown, passion, no, atone, comfort. Fuck! Shopping. Fireworks, nope. I'm just literally just trying to get the perfect thing for it. Starscape? Treasure? Alright. Rainbow? Nope, guess not. Fuck off. We've already written the perfect one for you. Sweet. Headphones. Whistle, loud lipstick. Sunset. Puppy. Flower. Vanilla. Clouds probably. Swimsuit. Portrait. Marshmallow. Yes, so peace, happiness, warm sugar. Passion, rain cloud. Shopping. Yes, I think on Friday. We'll do this again Friday. We'll come back on Friday. I won't be dressing up this week. We've done all that sort of stuff. So we're just so we can just skip through everything, and just get to points that we want to do it. So what I want to do is try do like a full play of, a full run through of, like get Natsuki's storyline. So we'll just focus on that to begin with. But yeah, thank you for being here. I really need to hop off. I've been going longer than I was wanting to. So I gotta get out of this dress and shirt. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all for being through it. One more day of it on Friday. So it'll be Friday. All right, socials. We'll be live in 5 days. Friday night, Friday afternoon, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Don't be square. Be around. Also, you'll probably get more random glitches on your next playthrough. Are you really? That'd be interesting to see the difference in it. But yeah, no, it'll be fun. Yeah, thank you all for being here. We're gonna raid up Red Eye Snake today because I haven't raided Red Eye in ages. I haven't seen her online. But yeah, appreciate y'all for being here. Stay safe. Have a great week, guys. Yeah, thank you for the follows and everything. You guys are all legends. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and all that. For you guys on YouTube, thanks for being over there, showing some support on the tubes. I'm working on a couple of YouTube videos now, so make sure you click on that. Go subscribe over there. Yeah, heaps going on. Lots going on. Lots of work. Oh, a new episode of the pod is up as well on Spotify. Not exclamation point. If you go to Spotify, you search Attack of the Girl Dads, you'll check out the latest episode where we go and do a deep dive into like IVF and all that. But yeah, for now, stay safe, guys. Look after yourselves and have a wonderful week. Peace. Mwah.